All right, still here, Khary Frazier with Detroit is Different at the Just Lead Conference. And right now I have a board member, but more so than a board member, somebody that obviously is invested in this mission. Pat McCann, how are you today?
Wonderful, thank you. How are you?
Oh, everything is good. Everything is good. So when we think about diversity, especially in Southeast Michigan, why is it important from a corporate lens to have a diverse workspace?
Oh my gosh. From a corporate lens, it's so important because research shows that companies do better, departments do better when you have a diverse workforce. There's a diversity of thought that's really important, and diversity in itself is just, it shouldn't even be a thing that we talk about. It should just be something that's built into our everyday business.
Okay, so when we speak about that, you talked on everyday business, the culture of business and the culture to be equitable and inclusive, because it's being inclusive for these spaces. Because sometimes, jobs may say people aren't even really, trying to be hired by us. How do corporations become more inclusive to attract a diverse workspace?
Well, I can speak to Comerica, and Comerica has such an outstanding diversity program, platform. Again, it's not a program, it's something that's just built into what we do. It's one of our core values, and I think that's the first step, is for companies to understand that the way we do business, the way anyone does business, diversity, customer centricity, those kinds of things are all built into your core values, really guiding how you operate and why you're in the space that you're in. So Comerica, I think we do a fabulous job of that. Our diversity includes employee resource groups, where our employees are able to connect with each other for personal and professional development, as well as business resource groups who are focused on business development in diverse communities, and making sure that we're in those communities, understanding those communities, and have colleagues that represent those communities.
Okay, and I think that something like that is definitely forward thinking. Last question, what do you see coming from events like this moving forward in the future for our region?
These kinds of events are so important because it brings us all together to understand where things are, looking back at where we've been, and really kind of developing a path forward for where we should be going, not just as a company, but as a region, as nonprofits, and all of us together need to be paying attention to that trajectory so that we have a path forward for all of us.
Thank you so much.